Reinforcements are on the way for an injury-plagued Toronto FC side that has struggled mightily over the first half of the Major League Soccer season. The team is mired in a 6-game winless skid and will need a strong second half to get back in the playoff mix. The long injury list includes Josie Altidore, foot, Drew Moore, quad, Chris Mavinga, hamstring, Victor Vasquez, knee, Oro Jr. hamstring, and Gregory van der Wiel, Achilles. Josie Altidore, who had foot surgery in early May, appears to be close to returning to Toronto FC's lineup. Eduardo Verdugo, the Associated Press, specific player return dates had yet to be finalized after Monday's practice in hot, muggy conditions at the team's Northwest Toronto training facility. But the lineup will soon look more like the squad that won the 2017 MLS Cup and enjoyed a deep run in the CONCACAF Champions League earlier this year. We could be as close to whole as we've been in a long time over the next 2 weeks, Fanny said. Again, that's our hope. We should get some guys back this weekend. We should get a lot more back by the next weekend. Vanny has been forced to turn to backups and slot some regulars into different positions in recent weeks. Toronto FC, 4-1-1-4, which dropped a 2-1 decision in Orlando over the weekend, has one victory in its last 9 games. Article continued below. First up this week is the opening leg of the Canadian Championship semi-final on Wednesday in Ottawa. Expect regulars like Michael Bradley and Sebastian Giovinco to sit out as they rest ahead of Saturday's MLS game against the 6-1-0-5 Chicago Fire at Toyota Park. TFC's only win over the last 2 months was a 2-0 decision over Philadelphia on June 8. They have racked up 4 losses and 2 draws since. Through this whole stretch we've lost every game by 1 goal. Fanny said. We haven't played the quality of soccer that has come to be known of this team. In the last couple of games, I think just the mindless loss of possession and the overexertion has then led to, I think, a group that has looked tired at times, and late in games. I think that's the summer heat taking a toll when you're not efficient. So we've got to tighten things up. Goalkeeper Alex Bono felt the timing of the domestic semi-final could be a good thing for TFC. It's nice to get your mind off of what's happening in the league right now, he said. Obviously it's been difficult for us. Just going in and seeing a new team, seeing faces that we don't see, playing in environments that we don't usually play in, it's nice to switch it up and see a change. The second leg of the semi-final will be played at BMO Field on July 25th. Vancouver and Montreal will meet in the other semi-final. TFC has only 16 points this season, good for 10th place in the 11-team MLS Eastern Conference. Only DC United is worse, and that team is just 2 points back with 4 games in hand. Article continued below. Vanny wants to see his team improve its transition game and eliminate unnecessary breakdowns. Too many times we are trying things we don't need to try, he said. We are just losing balls mindlessly. That's got to be cleaned up because it's killing us physically, and then we see obviously some mistakes out of some of those situations as well.